far.
Well, I guess. All right, cool. Yeah, I'm
Are
in
you
the box
good?
now. I'm good, man. There's something in my tooth.
Welcome to the show. Welcome to the show, guys. You know what you've all been waiting for. You asked for this. We're back. And this is what you get. Nate can't see himself on the Zoom. There's something he's gonna pick his teeth in the middle of the show.
Mm-hmm. It's the beginning.
The beginning of the show.
We good now. Some
All
chicken.
right. Chicken?
Yeah. I had a little chicken Sammy after the walk. Now.
All right. Where's that chicken sandwich from?
Vaughn's,
huh?
Yeah. Just like
did you have them make it for you fresh, or did you buy one of those prepackaged $3?
I had them make it for me fresh. I'm trying not to do like bought food, like, you know what I mean? Like I'm trying to kind of keep it mostly healthy. You know what I mean? Like not go too crazy, because like I said, dude, flabby bitch. I'm a flabby bitch. I'm a little flabby, and I don't like it. I don't.
You've been going to the gym?
No. Well,
open back up.
They opened back up like last week. I haven't gone yet, just because I know they're probably going to be only open to like 25%. They're not open late, and they're only open. I think they're only open to like 25 or 50% capacity, and I don't want to fucking take the bus all the way down there and have to wait. You know what I mean? So
the bus all the way down there.
Yeah.
Sunset in what? El Centro?
Yeah, like El Centro.
I think you can book your time.
Yeah, you probably can, but like it's easy. Right now, I have a couple weights at home. I want to get back to the gym because I want the heavy bag, but I also really want to lift. Like I want to lift heavy.
You know what I'm hearing?
What?
Excuses.
It's excuses, but no. Here's the excuse though. I've been doing the things that I've been doing. I've gotten in the pattern of doing them. And
what? Eating chicken sandwiches from Vaughn's?
Yeah, like eating chicken sandwiches from Vaughn's. No, like going.
Workout on Mondays. I eat a chicken sandwich from Vaughn's. On Tuesday, I eat a tuna sandwich from Vaughn's. Wednesday's my cheat day, so I go to Taco Bell.
I don't have a cheat day really anymore.
Well, you can't have a cheat day when they're all cheat days.
Yeah, no, I just stopped, like, when I want some M&Ms, I just eat some M&Ms. I just don't do it all the time now, because every time, because the problem was, dude, I was going so hard on the cheat day that it would just fuck up the rest of the week. It's like I can't.
I remember. Yeah, I remember you and your cheat days.
I was I remember one cheat day. I was like, I had a fucking like a full pizza and like wings and like, you know, the cookie pizza.
Oh yeah, the Pizookie.
Dude.
You got the Pizookie from Papa John's?
Yeah. Yes.
Dude, you know what I love about Papa John's? One, I worked there over the summer after senior year as a delivery driver, and I would deliver pizzas, and I would ride around in my little pickup truck with my bong in my lap, and I would just be smoking rip after rip, and delivering pizzas. And then I would try to sell, I would buy a pizza for my price, the discount, which was like $8, and then I would take it to my dealer's place, and I would get a gram of weed for a pizza. So I'd get like an $8 gram. Ooh, baby.
See, even as a kid at work, you were the hustle, dude. It was all about the hustle. It was all like, all right, look, if I give you this, let me get this. Like it was always about the business. This is what I'm saying, dude. It was always the business. It was always,
it would be nice if that attitude would translate into dollars in my bank account, but somehow,
dude, it
just hasn't worked out that way.
I think that bro, like you're like most of the other people that like are doing like comedy are like me, like, you know what I mean? First of all, they're not living in Marina Del Rey. They're not doing that. I can guarantee you they are not doing that. That's not something that they're doing.
I'm straight up living on federal unemployment right now, living in Marina Del Rey.
Bro,
I'm house poor, man. but it's
Was that?
fun. I'm
Yeah,
house poor, but it's fun.
yeah, dude. Like I said, man, bro, like you also started a business, traveling around the country. Most of us aren't doing that and getting paid to do it,
Dude,
dude.
literally no one is doing that anymore.
No one is doing.
No one's doing that anymore. That business does not exist anymore.
Oh, it will.
I do stand up over Zoom. After this, I'm doing a Zoom comedy show for a rehab in Phoenix.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Well, dude, I've already started calling up clubs. Like I basically.
Yeah, I know you mentioned last week that you were gonna call up some motherfucking clubs. That's good.
Yep. And I've been
That's
doing
good. So, but back to the important thing. You know what I love about Papa John's? They put the toppings underneath the cheese.
Dude, look, let me tell you, that is such a game changer. Like when you're dealing with a pizza, when there's like 2 layers of cheese. Because don't get me wrong, I love Pizza Hut, but the problem is that they don't put another layer of cheese on top of the pepperoni, unless you like pay $40 extra.
Yeah, no, that's too much cheese. But did you know Papa John's, they only do 1 layer of cheese and it's only a top layer. They go sauce, toppings,
seriously?
cheese. Yeah, sauce, toppings, cheese on top. And it's these little square pieces of cheese, and they take this little scoop cup and they sprinkle it around.
Are mixed in with the cheese? Because
that's why it feels like it's mixed in, because the cheese is on top.
But it's so good. I will say this though, I don't like Papa John's pizza as much cold as I do like Domino's or Pizza Hut.
Every single piece of pizza I have in my house, I'm reheating it. I'm putting it in the oven for 90 seconds.
Yeah. Yeah.
If you're not, you're like, that's a certain, cold pizza is a certain level of depression. If you're not a college kid and waking up hungover, if you're a full adult, you got to be recooking your pizza. If you're eating it cold out of the refrigerator,
no,
that's a cry for help.
That's a cry for help. You can't be 30 and eating cold pizza out of like straight out of the refrigerator. No, dude. Like at least microwave, but you should be putting it in the oven or the toaster.
Oven.
Like
oven. 90 seconds, man. 2 minutes.
It's
so quick. I don't even eat the pizza out the box when it shows up. I got the oven on, ready to go.
Really?
Because the pizza's showing up cold every time.
Oh no, dude, my pizza don't show up cold.
Bullshit.
My pizza doesn't. My pizza. I had an order probably like a week ago. I ordered some Thai food, and it showed up cold. That was one of the first times that I'm telling you, my food does not show up. It'll show up wrong or fucked up. Or like a month ago, there was a full toenail in my food.
No.
It was a full toenail.
You're full of shit.
Dude, like that long, like that, like it was to the dude. Do you understand how big of a toenail?
Did you call?
Yeah. Dude,
wait. What kind of food was this?
It was Thai food. It was this place. It showed up cold. It was not good. Like it felt like.
Did you finish eating it after you found the toenail?
No.
You did. You did. Yeah. There's too much hesitation. You finished it.
I had eaten a lot, but here's the thing.
You'd eaten the majority of it, so you found a toenail, and you're like, "Well, I've eaten most of this already."
If it was good, I would have finished it, but it was not good, and there was a toenail on it. So I was like,
"Did you get your money back?"
Yeah, yeah. I mean, like, yeah,
that's
like
crazy.
Dude, I even took a pic. It was like a full, like, dude, you understand how big a toenail has to be for me to catch it?
Huge.
Like in rice. Like
that's disgusting. I don't want to talk about this anymore. I'm going to throw up. So your Papa John's pizza showed up hot.
Always hot, dude.
That's interesting. You know why I think that is? That's good, because Papa John's has their own delivery drivers. They do the heating bag. Every single time I order a pizza from around my neighborhood, I order from this place that has really good pizza, and for around here, it's hand tossed, but it shows up cold. Not cold, but like lukewarm. You
I don't
know?
want lukewarm. I want it steaming. Like I want it still
Papa
like
John's, Pizza Hut, Domino's, they have it down to a
it's
science.
a science, bro. They show up, it's hot. That first pizza, you still get like the cheese. The one thing that will drive me into a fit of rage is if my pizza shows up and it's not cut. That I will lose my shit. I will lose. It's one
You
of
don't do
the
pizza taco? You don't do full pizza taco?
I can't no, dude. I mean like not cut.
Yeah,
Like
you don't fold it, you don't be like, don't cut it. I'm gonna eat the whole thing. And you just
I
do full
mean,
pizza taco.
I have done it before, but I mean like it's not by my I try not to.
Okay, question. What's your favorite sauce from Papa John's?
I really like their marinara is good, but I really like their Alfredo, the garlic Alfredo thing. Is that what it's called?
They have a white sauce?
Yeah, the white creamy one.
I guess. I
Like
mean, if it's
it comes on. It comes like
if it's garlic Alfredo, then great. I don't know.
yeah, it comes on like the chicken Alfredo pizza.
Oh no, I mean the sauce cup.
Oh, the sauce cup. You know what?
What's your favorite sauce?
Probably just barbecue.
Barbecue, dude. I love
Barbecue.
the garlic butter. Do you like the garlic butter?
The garlic butter is good. It's just that I can't do it for too many.
It's a lot.
It's a lot. Like, it's a lot. It's
You
a
know what's
really.
really fun? The nacho cheese.
I've never
You get the
got
nacho cheese sauce and dip your pizza into the nacho
I've
cheese
never
sauce.
got the nacho cheese, and now I'm like, I think I've been doing it wrong.
And you
I
know what
think
you can do? You can get like you can do like Philly cheesesteak style pizza, like
oh, God, that's
some
a good
sort of
one.
meat, like meatball or sausage, even if you want to go sausage, and then do peppers and onions.
I
And then
love, God,
you
dude.
dip that into the nacho cheese sauce. Bro.
Bro, let me tell you, that was like you just brought me back to Fat Sal's because that peppers and onion, the peppers and sausage, the peppers
Oh,
like
you
the
like that?
I love peppers and sausage, dude. It's so good. Like not even just like at Fat Sal's. It's like anywhere where they have just a good peppers and sausage sandwich. Oh, God, dude. So good.
Oh yeah.
Got to get a little
Oh,
bit.
you're adding chapstick?
A little bit, a little bit.
You chapped?
A little dry, dude. I just went on my walk.
Dried your lips out?
Yeah, dude. I got to be careful in that sun,
Watch
dude.
out. You gotta be careful. Watch out. Nate's gonna dry his lips out. Yo, so you got
Man,
questions? What are the topics for today?
what are
We
the
need to get into them.
What's that?
I said, are we gonna get into some of your topics for
We're gonna
today?
get into some topics for today.
Hell yeah.
Some topics, man. How you been, by the way? Just the thing. How you doing, man?
That's a good question. How have I been? I've been nuts, man. My head has been going crazy the past few days.
Really? Why?
Yeah, straight up. Cause, dude, it's just every now and again, the old circus is in town, and it just, it's an evil circus.
Oh yeah.
My inner monologue loves to threaten me.
Oh, dude.
It's like, come on, man, we're chilling, and it's like, I'll fucking kill your whole family. It's like, yo, dude, that's the inside of my head talking to me. Watch out.
Oh, does it like throw guilt at you?
Yeah, it throws guilt at me. It throws shame.
Oh, shame sucks, dude. Oh my God. Shame sucks.
You're not doing enough. You'll never be nothing. You're a fucking loser. That's dude, that was me Monday. I was beating myself up so bad. I was like, fuck this. I'm going on a bike ride. I rode from Marina Del Rey all the way to the end of the bike path up at Pacific Palisades and back.
Dude, I've done that for
like 20 miles.
That's insane.
Yeah, it took a couple hours.
You just rode 40 miles?
No, I don't think it was 40 miles. I think it was probably, I don't know, 15 or something, 20, I don't, 10.
No, absolutely not. Because I know
up and back.
I used to ride the bike from Venice to the end of the line in Malibu or wherever that is. And that's I think 6 miles or something like that.
Okay, so yeah, I probably rode like 15 miles total. 15 or 20 miles.
See, here's the thing. I have a problem with your distance navigation abilities, because when you kept saying 10 minutes and it was never 10 minutes. It was always
we went on a bike ride. I took Nate on a bike ride and he was exhausted immediately. It was as if as soon as his butt hit the seat, he was exhausted. And so he kept asking when the bike ride was going to be over. And I was just like, we're right around the corner. We're right there.
We were not around the corner.
We rode like how many, 30 miles?
Yeah, like 30 miles. It was like 15.
We had a burger. We had a cheeseburger in the middle of it all.
Yeah, we did.
I gave you a reward.
That should have been at the end.
That should have been at the end?
Yeah, because then I ate and then I got sleepy and then I had to get back on the bike and like ride uphill in the wind. And it was always windy. It was always like wind in my face, always, the entire time.
That was pretty crazy. It was windy in every direction. No matter where we were going, it was uphill and wind in the face. That was bizarre.
It was like being like a kid growing up in the 20s, uphill both ways in the snow. Oh, it was insane. But when I got back, that was what made me be like I did not like how tired I was and how tired you were not. Like, that was pissing me off. I was like, okay, this is bullshit. This is fucking bullshit. This, like, I get that I'm fat and this is a bike and maybe it's, but he's completely upright. Like, you were riding like completely upright. You know that scene in Bedazzled where Brendan Fraser is riding his bike up the hill?
I don't know that scene.
Okay, there's a scene where he's just riding his bike up this huge San Francisco hill that everyone else is like sweating and trying to get up. And that kept flashing in my head every time. Just like this is a casual ride, just having fun out here with the bros, you know what I mean? Gonna look at the beach. And I'm just sitting here like if you weren't here, I'd stop. That's why I told you, I was like, that's why I like a coach, because if there's a coach telling me, no, don't stop, you can go farther, I'll just keep going until I die. But me,
I'll coach your ass.
Dude, I'll
coach your ass. Did I tell you that someone hired me as their business coach?
Yeah, that's awesome. It makes perfect sense to me.
It's ridiculous because I mean, I definitely I don't know. It's working for him. It's crazy because like his business, the guy I'm coaching, his business is flourishing. My comedy career, not flourishing.
Dude, nobody's comedy.
I'm coaching him to greatness, and I'm slowly snowballing into a pit of despair. It's bizarre.
Those who can't teach, those who can't do, teach. You know what I mean?
Oh, fuck that, man. I don't want to be that guy.
Nah, dude. Like I said, man, dude, just start doing what I'm doing, bro. Just email. I'm literally emailing every place that's open that does comedy. So far, I've only got one person that hit me back, but they booked me. It's for a Wednesday, but it's for a Wednesday in August in DC. But I'm like, if I just keep emailing everybody, I'm just gonna, and then I wrote down like a spreadsheet of like when I emailed them. So every like 2 weeks, I'm throwing another one out. Nice. And I'm just gonna keep doing it, dude. I'm like, I can't, like you, dude.
I want pizza so bad.
Dude,
I want pizza so bad. All I can think about is pizza now.
Dude,
I'm not going to eat it. I'm not going to eat it because I have been getting in better shape. I've been going to the gym every day. I ran like today. I went and I did back and biceps, and then I went on a 2-mile run, and then I had a protein shake. So
that's so much healthier than me. I've been walking though. Like I've been doing Griffith in the weight.
Nice. That's good.
Yeah, I walk every day. I walk 4 days a week. I run 1 day a week. And then also 1 day a week, I walk up Griffith. And I want to get to the point where I can run up Griffith with the weight vest on.
Like, all right, I believe in you.
That's the goal. That's the fucking goal. Dude, I'm telling you.
All right. When are you going to get it done by? When are you going to do that by?
I will be able to run up Griffith with the weight vest on by the end of the year.
Okay, great.
I mean, it's not going to be fast, but I think I can be able to do it.
All right,
I think
deal.
I can do it. Actually, fuck that.
If anyone's listening to this, you better hold him to that.
Hold me to that. Hold me to that. I'm doing every month. I've been doing something new. Last month or March, I learned a cadence. April, I'm learning how to ollie. I'm going to learn how to ollie. I got a skateboard. Dude, you know how to skate? This is a question for you. How much should my board have?
How much? What?
Like side to side
Give?
motion. Yeah, there's a lot.
Not a ton.
It feels like there's too much.
All right, we'll tighten it.
I don't know how. I've never.
All right, I'll show you off. I mean, this isn't podcast material. No one gives a shit about this.
All right, cool.
I'll show you how to do it though.
all I need is
all right, you got a question? We're gonna talk about something that's not just vamping for the entire show.
Already talking about something. Dude, you telling me that pizza, getting in shape, skateboarding, like, let's be honest, those are back by sunset deals, by the way. Okay, so,
all right, fair enough.
All right, so let's start it off. Oh, come on, hold on, open up. All right, here we go. Come on, damn it. I don't know how much I like this thing.
Like what thing?
I got an iPad so I could stream on this and on my phone at the same time, so I can talk to my mom via Skype and then stream on TikTok with the iPad, so I can so we can stream on TikTok with my mom and we cook together.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, it's very nice. So these are questions that I had. Some of these are like from when we were doing it that I just leftover questions.
Whatever, man. Ask away.
Right. What is your celebrity crush what was your celebrity crush as a kid, and who is your celebrity crush now?
Ooh, my celebrity crush as a kid. I had so many.
Of course you did, dude. And we're talking
so
kid.
Many.
We're talking like 14 and under. Like, who is that one?
Okay,
that
first, well, let's start with very first celebrity crush that I can remember. That was impactful when I was like 12 or something.
It means a lot, doesn't it? Like, it means a lot.
What's her name? Christina Ricci.
Dude, are you serious?
From Casper.
Dude.
That's everyone, literally everyone's crush.
Dude, of course it was.
She was also in Now and Then. Oh, I was in love.
She was in Now and Then. And she was in, what was that fucking, there was another movie called The Ice Storm, I think.
Either way, I was so jealous of Devin Sawa.
You talking about the kid in Casper?
The kid who played Casper. They got to kiss. I was like 11 years old, and I was so mad that I wasn't Devin Sawa.
And he would see. I had a crush on, because she's like 2 years. I had a crush on her too, but I remember seeing her in the Addams Family, the second one, the second one, and that kid, I was extra pissed at him because I don't know if you know, that's the same kid who played Junior in Little Giants.
Junior, I don't remember. I remember the annexation of Puerto Rico.
Of course, yes, of course you do.
Yeah, I remember the movie. I don't remember Junior though.
You remember he was the quarterback.
Devin Sawa.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Little asshole.
Dude, where is he now?
I have no idea.
Dude, what is he up to? Dude, he was the coolest 14-year-old. That would be crazy to have peaked at 14.
Oh God, like peak.
I mean, I peaked at 18, and that was pretty bad.
I think I peaked at like 19, like 1 year out of college. I think I peaked.
There was never more hope for my life than when I was 18 years old. Peak hope.
Oh, dude,
now it's like, oh shit. Well, I guess we'll just take what we can get. You know what I mean?
I've had
Devin. Dude, Devin Sawa. Did you know he's Canadian?
He played an American football movie. I did not know he was Canadian.
He's Canadian, straight up.
I don't know why.
He's in shape. Hey, as an adult, I'm looking at pictures right now. The man's in shape.
Is he still in shape? Like
he's in great shape. Handsome man.
Does he still look like the teen? Like he was? Does he look like he was a hot teen?
I don't know how to answer that. I don't know if he looks as an adult man that he would look like a hot teen. I've got no fucking clue.
Keanu Reeves looks like he was also a hot teen.
All right, this is Devin Sawa.
That's what he looked like. That's not bad. That's not bad. That's not bad. Yeah, it's not bad.
Not bad at all. Good for him.
Fucking yeah. Like, what was okay? That was your first crush. Who was your first? Did you ever have a cartoon?
So you had Christina Ricci. Was there anyone else for you?
Yeah, like all of them. I mean, I had a crush on.
Yeah, like all of them. What does that mean?
Kelly Bundy. When I got older.
Speaking of Kelly's, Kelly Kapowski.
I never had a crush on Kelly Kapowski.
How did you not have a crush on Kelly Kapowski?
My brother had a huge crush on her. I never had a crush on Kelly. I always was like, God, I always hated her.
You hated Tiffany Amber Thiessen.
I hated Tiffany Amber Thiessen. I hated her in Saved by the Bell. I hated her when she went over to 90210. I think it had to do with that my sister hogged the TV and she would watch her and like she loved her. And I think that might be where some of it came from. I absolutely hated her. And I hated Jessie too. I hated all of the women on Saved by the Bell.
Well, okay, maybe you were going through it at that time.
I might have been going through it, dude. I might have been going through it. I hated all of the women on Saved by the Bell. I definitely hated Jessie more than I hated Kelly, but I hated Kelly.
Oh my God, I loved Kelly. I was a huge Kelly guy. Oh, and okay.
Topanga.
Topanga, yeah, obviously. You knew what I was going to say.
Of course. No, actually, you want to know who my first crush was? Winnie Cooper.
Oh yeah, you know what? You're a couple years older than me. I watched the Wonder Years, but I was a little too young to care.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, okay. I watched the Wonder Years, and I was like,
I was a big Topanga guy though.
Oh, dude, who wasn't? Who? Like, I feel like
Topanga was. I mean, Friday nights were lit, bro. Friday nights were fucking lit,
dude.
TGIF.
Oh God, they were so good. And here's the thing: somebody brought this up. I feel like Sean and Corey's bromance was the first time. That was the first time we ever saw that.
A bromance.
Bromance. Yeah, that was the first name. Somebody was like, name a bromance in a television show like theirs. That was as pure as theirs. That was an actual bromance before
pure bromance. Name a pure. I don't know if I could name pure bromance. I mean, but then again, I didn't watch a ton of television in the 70s and the 80s, so I don't know if it existed.
Oh, it didn't. No, it didn't. I'm telling you, and I thought about it, dude. I was like, holy shit, because it like then all of them are after it. You look at like Nick and Schmidt, that's after. Turk and JD, that's after. But Sean and Corey, dude, original bromance, like where they actually had each other's back, like. And then he fucked Topanga. God damn it. I'm still mad that she made him wait for marriage. That still pisses me off till today.
Is that what happened?
Yeah. Corey only had sex with one person.
Topanga.
Yeah.
His whole life.
I
wonder if they're still together. Do you think they're still together?
Yeah, because they did a new show, Girl Meets World. It's all about their daughter.
They did?
Yep.
When did that come out?
Like 5 years ago, maybe. It's on Netflix. It's actually pretty good.
It's on Netflix.
It's on Netflix.
It's on Netflix. Girl Meets World.
Girl Meets World, yeah.
Girl Meets World. The fuck out of here.
Dude, I'm telling you. He's still married to Topanga. And Sean.
Are they Mormons or something?
No, dude.
Are they Mormons? Like, come on. They got married right out of high school. They're still together.
Yeah. He's fucked one person. They fucked one person their entire life.
I'm not buying it.
I did.
There wasn't like one transgression by
I'm telling you, I know for a fact that there wasn't with Topanga, but there might. I only remember Corey kissing like maybe 4 other people total, and I don't remember him like. The only other girlfriend I remember him having was like that girlfriend who was like the bad influence, like the sister of the bully. That's the only other girlfriend I remember him having, and they never did.
My 8th grade girlfriend, who let me kiss her and touch her boobs over the bra, which was epic.
Yeah,
she waited until marriage to have sex.
Really?
She said her whole life, her parents were like missionaries in the Christian church, and they were cool people, but and she would party and stuff, but she swore up and down that she was saving herself for marriage. And all of us were like, yeah, right. And then she did.
God, that's just,
it's crazy.
What do you do if it doesn't like, if you don't like it?
Well, you don't know any better.
Dude, that just seems.
You convince yourself that it's not that important. You do. You convince yourself it's not that important.
I mean, I guess
or maybe it just isn't, you know.
I mean, dude, look, maybe it's just not. I don't know. I'm a kind of a piece of shit. You know what I mean? Like, I have variety. I feel like it might be easier if you don't grow up in like a big city.
Also, like, you figure it out. You know, if you love each other, it's you guys are each other's first. Dude, remember what it was like when you lost your virginity, how much you fell in love with the person?
I did not, actually.
Come on. It happens to everyone who loses their virginity. They go nuts over that over the person, even if it's just for a little bit.
I went nuts. Okay, I went nuts over the first person that I wanted it to be, if that makes sense. Like, I didn't lose, like, sure. Losing my virginity was not it was enjoyable, but it was quick, dude. It was like,
all right, well, maybe not just who you lose it to, but your first crush that you start sleeping with. You go nuts over your first love.
Nuts. Like, I was
combine
insane.
First love attitude with losing your virginity, and they're your crush, and now they're your wife or your husband, dude.
Okay, that would
you get sprung. Could you imagine getting sprung over your wife? What?
That's pretty intense. I don't know. I think I would just be nervous. You know what I mean? Like, that's a lot of pressure. We've done this big thing. We've been waiting for this for literally our entire lives. Now we got to go in this room and we got to do this thing that everyone knows we're doing. And they know we're doing it for the first time.
Dude, could you imagine like growing up in like the Middle Ages or any time where they had like to have sexual confirmation? You know, that the marriage was what do you call that?
Watched? Like, people had to watch you do it.
Yeah, I forget the word. I'm blanking on what the word is, but like, yeah, they had to
like stand outside the door and make sure that it like you did it.
Yeah, or like watch you or whatever. Like, it's crazy. I don't know. I've never wanted anyone watching me while I do it.
I've watched, but I've never like been turned on by someone watching me. People have watched me do it. That's because everybody was getting down and we were all like,
everyone was just getting down and people wanted to catch a little bit of the albino thunder, huh?
It's just what's happening in the room. Like, but I've never had anybody be like, hey, can I watch you fuck? I've watched people.
Okay, good.
But I've never had anybody be like, hey, bro, this is cool if I just sit in the corner. It's cool.
Do you think everyone back in the day actually did it with all their clothes on? You know how like in movies, like every time it's way back in the day, everyone's got all their clothes on and shit.
And they just pulled their bitch. I feel like they probably did because of how many layers of clothes they had to wear.
You think?
It was probably just easier. Because you got to realize, dude, like pants weren't just, hey, you pull them, you know what I mean? Like, you had you had to take off your shoes to take off your pants, and you had like 3 wraps around your feet.
You still have to take off your shoes to take off your pants. In 2021, to take your pants off, shoes got to come off first.
Take off my shoes without using my hands in 2021.
You don't think anyone could kick off their shoes?
There was no
back in the day.
I don't think that there was kickoffs in like 1302. There's no kickoffs. There's no.
Oh my God! If I would lived in the 1300s, all I would do was kick my shoes off. I come into my brick ass dressing room. I just imagine like stone, like a cold ass stone room, and me in some like white ass tights, just pissed off from the day. I totally kicked my wooden ass shoes off.
Oh, dude, no, they're gonna be leather, bro. You're not kicking leather off. There's no way you're kicking off leather.
I'm kicking them off.
You're kicking,
and
them
you know
off.
they're high heels. Men used to wear high heels, so I'd be wearing high heels and I'd be kicking them off.
Dude, how bad must people's feet have been back then?
Bad.
Like bad. Like, cause like armies, like if you just got foot rot, you just die, right? Like that's just what happened. Like if
you died for so many reasons, dude. It was so easy to die.
So easy to die, dude. Like it's so easy to just think about like if you got any kind of infection, you were just gonna die. Like that's crazy.
That's how we know we live in a really good time.
Yeah.
In place.
Yeah. Like
it's hard to die.
Like it's really hard to die. Like it's actually like it's easy hard. Like the things we die. The only reason people die now is for financial reasons. It's not because they could, like most of the things we can like fix. Like you would die of a broken arm 5,000 years ago, like 1,000 years ago. You just
if I grew up even 100 years ago, I for sure would have died in a blackout.
Yeah.
Would died in a blackout. Well, I've got like there's a couple times I woke up with like cuts on my face. For sure infected. I would have got an infected cut and straight up died.
Well, I mean, like, I don't think
young too.
I went, yeah. Oh no, yeah, young. Like, well, but here's the thing, though. I feel like blacking out wasn't that weird back then. People drank because it was safer than drinking the water.
Yo, but people who like alcoholics, that was considered insanity. And if you were a bad drunk, they would throw you in jail. They would put you in the insane asylum.
Like they thought you were crazy?
Yeah, if you were a bad alcoholic, they would throw you into the loony bin.
I'm wondering what they would have done with me. I have a feeling that
with you,
there would be no middle. I would either be a god or murdered at birth. I don't know which.
100 years ago, where in like New York?
100 years ago, in most places in America, like big cities like New York or like Philadelphia, I think that I probably would have, if they kept me, there's a good chance I would have been sold to like a traveling circus. Because that's that did actually happen.
Okay.
A lot.
Yeah, an albino 100 years ago.
Yeah, I feel like because I know that they used to kill them in China. They used to kill them in the Middle East. They used to kill them in Africa. They used to kill. There's a point in history that's not too far ago where they just killed the albino ones. They didn't know what the fuck they were. So I'm like, I don't know how far back could I go.
Bro, you don't think you would have been able to pass as a white person?
Maybe in the 1800s. I don't know if about the 1900s. It would have
people would wonder what the fuck is going on.
Yeah, like people are gonna wonder what the fuck is going on. Because I feel like if I was born in like I don't even know about the 1800s. Dude, I'm still writing that movie, by the way. That's the one that I'm outlining it right now. That's the one that I'm actually doing the outline of right now. But
the movie where you were an albino born into slavery and saved by a white family, then you grow up to become a secret assassin ninja warrior and take down the entire slavery in the institution of slavery and start the Civil War.
I also have magic.
You're
Like
also, you also are magic?
yeah, I'm magic. I'm going like I'm gonna be able to fight, but I'm the Asian dude who teaches me, he has mystical powers. I'm just like, fuck it, let's just go. I'm like, fuck it. If we're gonna do this, let's go all the way. Let's just do
Yes, you know,
like
let's really massage those old stereotypes about
yeah,
albino people.
let's go.
Oh, how crazy. Like what were all of the old stereotypes or myths of albinos?
Dude, there's some crazy ones. I read up that they used to throw albinos into the volcano in Cameroon so it would stop erupting.
Oh, really? Okay, so in your movie you have the power to stop volcanoes.
Okay. Oh,
You
there
have
you
met
go.
what,
There you
like
go.
what other things, what other myths about albinos have there been over the years, or what do people ask you
Oh, dude, what
about
people
being an
ask,
albino that's
people
just not
ask me
true?
crazy things. I've had people like ask me that like, um, can you decide when you want more pigment? I've had people ask me like, is it contagious? Like I've asked people if like, can you? The people are really curious to what's going to happen when I breed.
Dude, that'd be a sick movie where you're like, you shoot lasers out your eyes, you do magic, you stop volcanoes, you chameleon your pigment back and forth.
Dude,
You can
actually,
give people albinism. You can
bro,
like, you touch people on the head and you're like, Zah! And then they go completely
I can
albino.
change. I can actually change. You know what would be cool if I can change the pigment of people.
Yeah, that'd be
Like,
dope.
so I could change. And I think that would be funny, just walking around and just like walking through this, like sneak into this fucking this like this slave owner's mansion and just turn every white person in the house black, and they just wake up black.
It'd be really hard in the movie to escape doing blackface on white people. I don't know if that would fly in
Oh
this
yeah.
in 2021 or beyond.
You know what? Fuck it. I'll do it. Look, here's the thing. Here's the thing. And Robert Downey Jr. said it about this too, and I agree with him. And the reason that I don't have like nobody had a problem with Robert Downey Jr. doing blackface because that was the point. You know what I mean? Like it was the point was the ridiculous of doingness. They were
Yeah,
trying to
the
go for the
point
point.
was that he was an asshole for doing it.
Exactly. I don't have a problem with somebody doing it if they're doing it for a reason. Because it used to be that people were doing it so they didn't have to give black people work. So if you're not like if you're so that's not really the case anymore. So if there's a good reason to do it, I really don't have a problem, honestly.
Okay.
But at the same time, I don't think a big studio would pick that up. Like
All
Paramount's not
right. So
gonna.
I'm an albino. I'm a black albino during slave times. I go
Yeah,
to I shoot lasers out my eyes and I go to the slave plantation and I turn all of the white people into black people and they all do blackface. Boom. Give me $10 million. Let's go.
yeah. The only way I could do it is I would have to turn the white people into black people. Like I'd have to recast them as black people. Then I think people would be okay with it. But if I just put them in makeup, people are going to be pissed. That sucks. I think that would be the funniest part.
You think
Maybe I'll
so?
just, yeah, I really want to do magic. Like, but yeah, I don't know because I know that there is a myth. Like, they used to cut off the arms and legs, and they grind up the bones to make magical powders. Um, they do some weird shit to the genital, like it's never. It's not like
Who's they?
in Africa. I'm only talking about what they would do to people in Africa because that's the
Okay,
most of
so
what
in Africa
in parts in
they would
Africa, not
grind
everywhere in Africa,
albinos' bones down.
mostly in Tanzania, um they would cut off the hair and they would tie it into their nets, their fishing nets, because the albino hair is supposed to bring good luck. But they weren't like
Nice.
they were just scalping fucking albino children, and they'll
You're
cut
like
off
the you're like a rabbit's foot.
like a rabbit's foot. Yeah,
You're like a
I don't
rabbit's foot.
I don't know what the ball like the test like the balls, my balls and my dick, like the whole grundle is supposed to do something specific. It actually fetches the
Oh,
most.
albino dick and balls gives you what
Yeah,
power?
yeah. Like I don't know what
Probably,
power.
I bet super strength.
Dude, super strength. I bet it is super strength. I bet it is super strength. Or like maybe it's ultra potency or something. Like
Dude,
you can
that's
just like
fucking
impregnate
crazy.
like your mind.
Yeah, our experiences of like if we woke up tomorrow and we were in and it was 120 years ago, you and I would be having very different experiences.
Oh my God, dude. It would be, here's the thing. We would be definitely having very different experiences. At the same time, I don't think yours would be good either, dude. Like, because here's the thing. Yeah, you are white, but you're a product of this era. So you wouldn't know how to do it. Like, you wouldn't have the same reactions to things that like the people around you did. So like, what would you do? Like, what would you do? What is the first thing you would do if you woke up in the year 1850? Tomorrow, you wake up and it's 1850. What's the first thing you're gonna do?
Am I ever coming back to 2021, or am I just always living in?
You don't know. The first thing, you just wake up tomorrow morning and you're in 1850.
Where, in Los Angeles?
Um,
or on the East Coast, where it's more civilized? Where do I wake up?
let's say, okay, let's say New York. You wake up in New York, or on the East Coast, like Delaware, Philly, somewhere around there. And you wake up, and here's you wake up in a decent house. You don't wake up on the street, but you're alone in the house. What is the first thing you do?
The first thing I do, and it's New York, and it's 1850.
1850.
And I have money. Apparently, I have money because I'm in a house.
Let's say you have $5, which back then is probably a lot.
$5?
Yeah, you have
That's $5. A lot.
You're gonna be fine. Like, you're gonna be able to eat for a couple days.
What do I do do I have a job? Do I know that I have a job?
No, I mean, you wake up, all you have is your cell phone, but it's
my cell phone.
No, you have.
What do you mean? How do I have service?
You don't have service, but you do.
So
have
what do I do with my cell phone?
You can do whatever you want with it, but you do not have a charger. You do have your cell phone. You have your cell phone.
It's basically useless.
Dude, no, dude. What are you talking about?
The cell phone? Cell phone. Whoa. The cell phone's useless at that point.
The camera on a cell phone?
Oh, the camera. Okay. So I got a camera. Well, if I show anybody a camera, they'll fucking kill me. I'd be strung up. They would hang me. They would call me a sorcerer and they'd murder me.
They really would. If you show, dude.
You know what I would do? I'd find the first dude, and I would flip through my phone and find nudes, and I would just start showing nudes to every dude that I could.
Dude, you'd be a dude. Oh, ooh, that dude. If you just started saying, "Hey, a nickel, I'll show you a nude," just on the street. But if anybody found you, you're a sorcerer. You're a witch.
Dude, could you imagine?
You have $5. You have your cell phone, but remember, you don't have your cell phone charged. It's on a full charge, but you don't have your charger.
Well, then I'm not turning it on yet until I figure some shit out. No, what am I doing? I'm going to the nearest place where there's food. I'm gonna eat. I want to see what the food is going at. It's New York. I'm gonna find some Italian restaurant, I think. Are there Italians there yet?
Yeah. By 1850, yeah.
I'm getting some fresh baked bread. I'm getting some churned salted butter.
All the Italians live in the slums.
Well, wherever.
And remember, there's no cars.
Dude, I think the move is going down to Wall Street and getting a job.
Okay.
If that existed yet.
When did Wall Street? I know that the three, like, where Wall Street existed. I just don't know if there was Wall Street in 1850.
I need to figure out some sort of job. I need to start going down. I would go down to the busiest area and I would start trying to figure out jobs.
What would you see? That's crazy. That's the first thing. Zane's like, yeah, first thing I'm doing, figuring out.
You got to get the lay of the land. You got to see what the hell's going on around there.
Yeah. But just think about how much.
I really wouldn't know where to start.
Dude, it would be. That's just like 150 years. Like, think how crazy that would be. You would be,
dude. I would be, think about that. This 100 and in 1850. Think about what 36-year-old men looked like. They were like a lot of them were grandparents.
Oh yeah,
weathered.
You would look nothing, dude. They would not understand you. They would be like, what? They would look at your hands and be like, what do you do for a living? They would be like, why are your hands not bloody? Like, why don't you smell bad?
You think everyone in the 1850s walked around with bloody hands?
No, I just like, dude, they look like they worked with their hands. Like if most people worked with their hands.
Dude, that's a tough question because like I know what I would do if it was the 1920s.
That's a little different.
You know, I would go. I would find a job. I would all I would do was earn money and put it into the stock market and be waiting for 1929 so that I could sell it all and wait for the crash. And then when the crash happened, I'm buying in, baby.
You're buying in?
Yeah.
If in the 20, well, here's the, yeah, see, I don't know what I would do. I don't know what the fuck I would do because first of all, I'm legally blind. I'm fucked. Like there's nothing in place for me at all. Second of all, I have to pass as white.
Dude, we could put on a badass traveling circus show.
Yeah,
you know, you and me, we wake up in 1850, we get a little cart, we travel around. I do the whole like step right up, you're gonna see the crazy albino man, and then you come out and you do backflips.
The problem is that like the circuses back then, yeah, you could just throw shit at the freak. Like they were like, yeah,
I wouldn't let him do that to you, not to my Nate.
You can't be friendly to the freak, bro.
No, I wouldn't let him.
Like,
I wouldn't let him do that
soft? Shit. You're being soft,
dude. You'd be telling people's fortunes.
Okay.
You'd be doing backflips.
Okay.
Dude, they if they fucked with you, shit would go down, bro. We'd have guns.
Okay, yeah. we gotta have.
We'd have a lot of guns. We would make sure they did not. We would hire some great security.
And this is 1850, so this is right about, dude. It like I'm starting to think of how little I know. Like I know how my phone works. I know how a computer works, but I can't build one. You know what I mean? Like,
dude, there's no way we're not going from 1850 no electricity to straight to building a computer. That's not what we're gonna. We do not have the.
I don't even have
intelligence.
I don't even know how to build electricity. Like
the fact that you said build electricity is one clue that you don't know how to do that.
Yeah, that's a pretty good goal. That I believe that you have to build electricity. Hydroelectric dam, dude. I don't know how to do any of that shit, bro. I know how to make fire. I can make fire.
You can make fire?
Yeah, I think that we'd be fucked.
Dude, straight up, you know what I would probably do is I would probably rob some banks.
Ooh, dude. We could get away with some gnarly bank robberies.
Well, you're very conspicuous. I think that they would find you. They'd be like, "Oh, that the one albino in New York."
As long as my face is covered, they're not going to know.
But yeah, we would, because back in the day, like bank robbers were real flamboyant about, and they loved to show off how cool they were as bank robbers. You know what I mean?
If we didn't do that, like nobody wore masks, and if they did, they just covered this part of their face. You know,
dude, we could come up with a sick plan
we could come up with a sick plan, dude. Like nobody was looking at blueprints. You know what I mean? Like
people weren't looking at. Well, we could do some sweet cash grabs, and then hightail it. We would be doing a lot of hightailing.
We'd be doing a lot of hightailing.
Out of town. We'd hightail it out of town and have it all set up. We'd create like a diversion where there was something crazy going on, and and then we would rob a couple banks, take that money, and go start
Launder
some
it.
badass business.
Dude, it would be so easy to launder. It would be so easy to launder money in 1850.
I don't think you need to launder money in 1850.
Oh yeah, there's no reason to do it. Oh, dude.
How would anyone know?
No one would know. No one would care. Yeah, we would. Yep. You know what? Honestly, I think that might be our best bet. If we woke up in 1850, I think our best bet would be crime. I really do. I think that would be the thing that we would probably be most.
I mean, like, do what you know, right?
You know what I mean? Like, dude, we would be the comedy bandits. Like,
they'd be like, oh, they came in, they started telling us some terrible jokes, and then they robbed us.
Yeah, we would be the comedy bandits, the gentleman comedian, the bank robbers. Like, could we be gentlemen? I want to be gentlemanly. Like, I always loved the gentleman crooks.
Dude, if I went back in time and I had money, I would open a badass nightclub.
Oh, dude,
that'd be sick.
I would, if like in 1850, maybe a nightclub, but if like 1920, like I would open a movie theater. I would open a theater.
Oh, how dope would it be to get into the movie business in the 20s and 30s?
Dude, oh my God, dude. It would be just putting some money in like Disney or something, like, bro, it would be so dope.
I always think about like what I would do if I woke up tomorrow and I was 16 again.
Like in 2021?
Yeah, no, like if I woke up tomorrow and I was back, it was 2001 or the year 2000, and I was 16 again, and like but I knew all of everything that I know now. What would I do? What would I invest in? What jokes would I be telling? What comedy clubs would I go to? What would I do? Would I buy Bitcoin in 2010 for pennies? What would I do? And then I think about all those things, and then I tried to do them now.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, no, that makes perfect sense. I actually wanted to, I think it was you that maybe it was Aaron that was letting me listen to like a letter that CeeLo Green had wrote himself like 5 years prior, and then read it to himself 5 years later.
Mm-hmm.
Like, and I always thought like that stuck with me, because like that's like, if Corona would have happened 5 years ago, I don't know if my comedy career would have lasted. Like, I don't know, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know what I would have done, because the rehab shows in fucking Edinburgh changed me as a comedian. Like, they changed like my trajectory, like what I was trying to do. Like, it wasn't till then I was like, oh shit, like we can just do 45 minutes.
Yeah, dude. If it happened 5 years ago, I wouldn't. If Corona happened, I wouldn't have been able to leave my job. That would not have been in the cards.
Yeah.
I wouldn't have been able to do any traveling. I would have just been working and been like, well, I guess, thank God I still have a job. And yeah.
Yeah, it would have been crazy. I don't know what it was. You know what it would? If I woke up tomorrow and I was 16, first of all, I'd be pissed that I had 2 more years of high school. I really didn't have fun in high school. So I'd be like, are you fucking serious? I got 2 more years. Second of all, I would know who like who's not gonna make it. You know what I mean? Like, so that would bring me a little bit of joy. But I would also know how to better, like, if I knew how to talk to women at 16, how I know how to talk to them now, over with. Like,
yeah, it would be pretty maniacal to go back in time with a 36 or 40-year-old brain and just be around other teenagers.
Oh, dude. I don't
know about all that.
I feel like I could be.
I'd be really annoyed a lot.
Oh, dude, no, I wouldn't be able to talk to people. I just wouldn't be able to. I wouldn't be able to like listen to conversations, especially about conversations about like. There's no possible way that I would be able to stay in like a high school class listening to a bunch of 16-year-olds talk about politics. It just I wouldn't be able to do it. I would be like, oh, fuck it. It's like, oh god, just seriously, can we just talk about football? Like, this is dumb. Like, just imagine being in high school and like knowing that none of it's like none of the. Imagine just being in geometry class and being like, what, like with a 40-year-old brain in a geometry class or like a civics class, and you're just like this. What the fuck? God, I fucking hate you. I hate all of you people. I hate all of you people. Oh my god. You're not teaching me anything. This is what, like, how did I ever think that this was okay?
Right.
Oh, terrible. I would like to wake up though and be like 10.
Really?
Yeah, I think I would.
10.
I think I would. There's so much more that a 10-year-old doesn't have to have an agenda. Like, they don't have to have an intent. They just like went outside to play. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like that would be fun. That would be fun.
Dude, yeah, it would be nice to wake up in a time where horniness doesn't exist.
Oh, dude. Dude, it would. You know what?
I would love that.
That would be great. Where it wasn't even a thing yet.
Yeah, like it wasn't even a thing. Didn't care. Didn't care at all.
Dude, that's why I keep saying that wherever you were from ages 5 to 13, that's where you grew up, because those are the ages where you remember everything, but you don't, like, you're not basing what you do on like the girls. Like, you just do it. Like, you're just going. Why are you going over to your friend's house? Because she has an Xbox. You know what I mean? Like, that was it. That's all that I thought about. I don't care. You know what I mean? Like that. Oh, I missed that. I missed that. Not having to think, well, is she gonna like this shirt? You know what I mean? Like, fucking, I missed that. Just putting on clothes.
Like being so stoked for Capture the Flag.
Dude, so stoked.
Dude, I wish I was living in a time where the thing I'd be most excited about was Capture the Flag.
Dude,
or like Red Rover or something.
Like Red Rover, I've never been like, imagine that type of, if you could just wake up with that type of passion every day. Like, just, today's Red Rover day, bro. We're playing Red Rover today, dude. Like,
dude, in elementary school, twice a year, we would do the like elementary school Olympics or whatever. And it was like an all day PE thing. And you had your events, like you had like each kid had like one or two events that they would do. And your class was like competing against other classes, right? Yeah. All the 4th grade classes were competing, or 5th grade or whatever. Dude, that day was so epic. There was orange slices, there was Gatorade, there was sandwiches, there was snacks, and then then there was competition. Oh man, I never won anything, but I always loved that day.
You see that, dude? Like, I won a lot of stuff doing that stuff, but like, it felt good to win. But it felt good because like I was kind of a poor school, so it felt good that like it was the day that every kid got milk, like every kid got the same thing almost, kind of. So it was right. Like everybody got milk, and everybody got like a cookie, and everybody got like orange slices, which were so good as a kid, like orange slices.
Also super savage that they would be serving up kids milk during the middle of a hot day.
Chocolate milk, by the way.
Chocolate milk or any sort of milk.
It makes no sense. Like, even as a kid, I thought it was weird that they were giving children chocolate milk in the middle of the fucking, like, I was like, this, you're just, I don't see how this is going to be good. And then you expect us to fucking stay awake. Like, you can't, for hours.
Doesn't make sense.
No.
Makes no sense.
It makes no sense. Oh, that was
All right, dude.
Good to wake
I think
up.
we're coming up to the end of the episode.
All right. Yeah, we didn't get to hardly any questions. This was a good one. This is good.
I had fun.
In the past.
Still wondering whether or not this is listenable. Have you gotten any comments yet?
Yeah, people are just listening.
Okay.
Like people
Right.
I have 140 views on on YouTube.
It's pretty good.
Yeah, like in a week, 140 views. I usually don't get that many views, but I'm just gonna keep putting them up. And like I said, dude, fucking, I like doing it. You like doing it. It doesn't fucking, like, who fucking cares? Those dudes that
I enjoy this. This is definitely making my day.
You know what I mean? Like, dude, those guys who do like, yeah, but still, they're doing the exact same thing. Exact same thing. All podcasts are just this.
And on that note, so good night and good luck.
Good night and good luck.
All right. See you guys next week.
Later, y'all.
Nice. We did it.